What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so today we are talking XRP. And honestly, this might be the most important week XRP has had in a long time. Like, actually, JPMorgan just used the XRP ledger for a real live transaction. The Clarity Act has a 2-week deadline that could send this thing flying. And on top of all that, new XRP ETFs just dropped today. There is a lot happening, and I'm going to break it all down for you guys super simple. And hey, just a quick disclaimer, nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm just sharing what I'm seeing and my own opinions. Crypto is risky, always do your own research before putting any money in anything. Okay, let's get into it. So here's the big news that dropped today, and I honestly think people are sleeping on how significant this is. JPMorgan, MasterCard, Ripple, and a company called Ondo Finance just pulled off the world's first cross-border treasury settlement on the XRP ledger, and it settled in under 5 seconds. 5 seconds. To put that in perspective, when you move money internationally through normal banks, it takes 1 to 3 business days. And it has to happen during banking hours. This happened outside banking hours across countries, and it was done in 5 seconds on XRP's blockchain. Now I'll be honest with you. The actual bridging was done by Ripple's stablecoin RLUSD, and XRP was just used as the tiny network fee. So some people are saying this doesn't directly pump XRP's price, and look, that's a fair point. The price only moved about 1% today on this news. But here's my take on this. When JP Morgan, a $3 trillion bank, publicly uses your blockchain and calls it working infrastructure, that is credibility you can't buy. That's the kind of thing that makes other institutions look twice. So yeah, maybe it doesn't move the needle today, but this stuff compounds over time, and I think people will look back at this moment. So XRP is sitting right around $1.40 today. And honestly, it's been stuck between $1.30 and $1.45 for like 3 months now. 70 days of going basically sideways, which is frustrating if you're holding XRP. I get it. But here's what I'm watching. There's a chart pattern that's been forming. Basically, XRP needs to close above $1.50 to get things moving. If it breaks that level cleanly, analysts are looking at $1.65 to $1.70 as the next target pretty quickly. The big question is, what's going to be the trigger to get it there? And I think we already know the answer. Okay, this is the part of the video that actually matters the most, so stay with me. There's a bill called the Clarity Act moving through the US Senate right now, and what it does is give XRP a permanent legal status as a commodity. Locked in by law, can't be changed by whoever takes over the SEC next, can't be reversed by the next administration. And there's a hard deadline. May 21st, 2 weeks from now. If the Senate Banking Committee doesn't vote on this before that date, this bill could literally get shelved until 2030. That's not me being dramatic. Senator Bernie Moreno said that himself. Over 120 companies, Coinbase, Kraken, Ripple, and Andreessen Horowitz, literally all signed a letter together basically begging the Senate to move on this. And Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, was at Consensus Miami this week saying the next 2 weeks are critical. My honest opinion, if this passes, XRP is going to move fast. Like really fast. Standard Chartered, a huge bank, is projecting $4 to $8 billion flowing into XRP ETFs the moment institutions get that legal green light. Analysts are throwing out targets like $5, even $10 by end of year. And if it doesn't pass by May 21st, XRP probably drifts back down to $1.30, and we're all just waiting again. So I'm watching that Senate calendar like a hawk right now. That's the real trade here. A couple other things real quick. Granite Shares just launched 3 times leveraged XRP ETFs today, so now regular people can get leveraged XRP exposure through a normal brokerage. New crowd coming in. XRP ETFs pulled in over $80 million in April, best month of the whole year so far. And the amount of XRP sitting on exchanges just hit a 5-year low. People are pulling it off and holding it. That's usually a good sign. Look, here's where I stand on XRP right now. The fundamentals are stacking up. JP Morgan using the ledger, institutional ETF money coming in, supply leaving exchanges. The only thing missing is that regulatory clarity from the Clarity Act. If that lands in the next 2 weeks, I think XRP surprises a lot of people. If it gets delayed again, Frustrating, but the story isn't over. It just gets pushed back 2 weeks. That's what I'm watching. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.